So things that your attorney is going to ask you to do and ask the other side to do is to fill out the inventory and appraisement form. Trust but verify. So what does that mean? Need the supporting documentation. Got to have the documentation that shows the liabilities, the titles, the blue Texas title for all the motor vehicles if you have one. Or if you don't, you have that non-transferable title, the one that has the orange stamps all over it that says non-transferable title. The documents that show what, the mortgage statement, the documents that show any business loan statements, credit card statements for any of those type of liabilities. And that supporting documentation will allow your attorney to help put a complete picture together of what all there is in the estate, both value, both debt, and then lastly, what claims there may be. Especially if it's one of those situations where there's been some separate property comes in, spouses come into a marriage with significant separate property assets, they start a business together. If there's going to be a claim to claw back some of that separate property investment into a marital business, you have to trace that separate property investment, and you're going to have to meet a higher burden of proof, a clear and convincing burden of proof to show that contribution. So the thing about it is you've got to have the documentation. So it's important to keep it. It's important to bring it with your completed inventory and appraisement because it just completes the picture. You can trust the information in the INA and you can verify the information in the INA. And that's exactly what you need to do, especially when you're talking about a division of assets. When a couple has been together more than 10 years, there's usually significant investment in things like retirement accounts, life insurance, homes, cars, etc. And you need to know and then verify with the supporting documentation what those assets and liabilities are.